Today is April 17th. That's it. 7th. How does. Remember that is the Federal Insurance Contribution Act. So FICA contribute to retirement. I told you all we'd see this again. So for Social Security benefits, so that's includes the Medicare. So Social Security is supposed to be for about 20%, sorry, not 20%, 40% of your income. Okay. So let's say, so we have Social Security tax. Okay. So in let's do for 2020. Well, let's look it up. So in 2020, because we're going to jump ahead to where we are. Maximum taxable income was 6 2/10% of the income up to 137,700. Okay. So let's say everybody for these, so you worked 2 separate jobs. Okay, so just double check. Okay, so it's still there. Okay, so let's say, so you earned 78,000 at your first job. Okay, so at your first job and at your second job, you earned 62,000. Okay. So what we're going to do, so we're going to do it in steps. So we're going to do the maximum tax. Okay, so remember it's going to be 6.2% as a decimal, so 0.62 times 137,700. So everybody remember with this, we can definitely use decimals.com. Okay, so I did that and I got 8,537,040.40. Okay, so then what we do is we're going to do, we're going to find it for both of them. Okay, so 78,000 times 0.062 is 4,837. And then we also do it for 62,000. So 0.062. So make sure everybody that you're doing for both. Okay, so we get 3,844. That's a 4. So then we're going to add those two together. So we're going to add them up. We're on fire. So we add them up. So this is the Social Security paid. Okay, so I got 8,680. Okay, so that is more. So that means that we overpaid. Okay, so that means that you overpaid. So you do the 8,680 minus the 8,537 and 40 cents. So I got $142.60. Okay, that's a little clearer. Okay, so everybody, that is how much Social Security tax you overpaid. So you overpaid. Okay. Okay, so let's do another example. Okay. So it does change from year to year, everybody. So like in 2008, okay, the maximum tax, Social Security tax, up to 102,000. Okay, and let's say working at you work two jobs and you earn 67,000 and 51,200. So everybody, what I want you to notice is that it does change from year to year. It's usually going up. Okay, so but I do want you to notice that it is changing. So this is something that you need to be aware of, that it does change. Okay, so this is your turn, and you want to know how much you overpaid. Okay, so we're going to do it step by step. Okay, so we're going to do max tax. So the maximum Social Security tax. So that's going to be the 102,000 times 0.062. So we get $6,324. Okay, and then I'm breaking it up, so I do each one. So for the 67,000, okay, I'm going to do 67,000 times 0.062 to get 4,154. And then I do the same thing for the 52,200, so 51,200 times 0.062. So we get 3,174. Okay, now we're going to add those two together. So we're going to add both of these. So I get $7,328.40. Okay, and then we need to figure out how much we overpaid. Okay, so this is when we combine them together. And then, so overpaid. So this is the overpaid amount. So we're going to subtract $7,328.40 minus the maximum tax of $6,324. So notice I'm using that one. And so overpaid $1,004.40. So that's how much overpaid. So that means we should get that back as a refund. Okay, so for Social Security, in order to be able to be eligible for Social Security, you have to earn 40 credits. Okay. And you can earn up to 4 credits a year. Okay, per year. So that means you have to work for at least 10 years. Okay. So in 2020, you need to earn $1,410 to get a credit. Okay, again, it's just like the maximum Social Security tax that does change. For example, in 2018, you only needed to earn 1,320. So it does change. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you got that. So an example of that would be, say that you earn, let's do an example. Okay, so let's say that you worked your job and you earned $5,200. Okay, so what you do, everybody, is you take, and you're going to take the 5,000, so you take the amount, so 5,200 divided by 1,410. So we go ahead and divide it. And I want to show you, everybody, so we get 3.68. So the number of credits is going to be 3 credits. So you earned 3 credits. Okay, because they're not going to let you round it up. It would be 3 credits. Okay, everybody, so it would just be 3. If you earned more, let's say, everybody, that you earned 9,200. Okay, so I'm going to take that 9,200. I divide it by 1,410. Okay, whatever I get, everybody, it's still going to be 4 credits. Because you can earn up to 4 credits. Okay, so this is the maximum amount that you can earn per year. You can earn less, okay, but they are going to round it down. Okay, you got this. Okay, so Social Security. So this is something, and I know you're like, oh, this is so long away from me, but this is something that you can help, like, with grandparents, parents when they start thinking about retiring. Okay, so we're continuing on. Okay, so for Social Security, so the age and the percent that it's reduced by. Okay, so when you're 62, it can be reduced, it's reduced by 62 is the first age that you can start taking Social Security. Okay, it's going to be reduced by 30%. When you're 63, if you retire when you're 63, it's reduced by 25%. When you're 64 years old, it's reduced by 20%. When you're 65, it's 13.3%. When you're 66, it's reduced by 6.7%. And then when you reach 67, it's not reduced at all. So you can receive 100% of your Social Security benefits. If you wait to retire when you're 70, you will receive more money, though. Okay, so that's something people think about. Okay, so what will your monthly Social Security benefit be? Okay, so how much money are you going to have to live on, everybody? So let's say, okay, that you earned an average of $2,022, and you're going to retire at 64. Okay, so what it's going to be, everybody, how we're going to figure this out, it's going to be full Social Security amount minus the full Social Security times the percent reduced or percent decreased, everybody. So I told you we'd be using that again. So percent decreased because you're retiring early. A lot of people have different reasons that they retire early, maybe due to health. They need to take care of other family members. So there's a lot of reasons that people will retire early. So we reduce it by 20%. Okay, so it's 20% because it's 64. Okay, so then we get the benefit would go down to $1,617.60. So if you retire early, even if you live to 90 years old, that would be what the benefit would be. It would never increase. Okay, well, it might increase a little bit due to cost of living increase, but it will stay around that amount. Okay, so let's look at everybody. So we're going to go back in time to 2018. And so remember I told you that the taxable maximum Social Security taxable income changes. So in 2018 for Social Security, it was $17,640. Okay. Social Security is 6 2/10, and Medicare is 1 4500%. Okay. So what you need to remember, everybody, also, so remember that Social Security, okay, has a limit, and Medicare has no limit. And we want to calculate our FICA taxes. Okay, so remember that, everybody, from section 5 and chapter 6. So we have done this before. So income. So let's do an example. So let's say, everybody, that you made 48,000. So we're going to take 48,000 times 0.062 plus the 48,000 times our Medicare percent, so 0.0145. Okay, and that's going to give us our FICA taxes. Okay, so Social Security, we get 2,976, and then Medicare, we get 696. We add them together. What do we got? So 3,672. Okay. So that would be how much it is. Okay, what if, everybody, we had where it was, our income was 118,000. Okay, so Social Security, remember, it's over that limit, so we're going to have to use that limit. So for Social Security, you have to use the 117,640 plus Medicare, so the 118,000, we use all of it. There's no limit. So remember everybody again, it's Social Security plus Medicare. It's going to give us our Federal Insurance Contribution Act, our FICA taxes. Okay, so $7,293.68 plus $1,711. So we get $9,004.68. Okay. For Social Security, just so you know, everybody, so your Social Security benefits are based on the highest 35 years of your earnings. Okay. So based on the 35 highest years of earnings. Remember, you have to have at least, you have to have 40 credits to get have Social Security, so you have to have worked at least 10 years, right? But for Social Security benefits, how much you're going to receive is based on 35 years of your highest earnings, okay? It is adjusted for inflation, so we'll get a cost of living increase. And you do have to pay taxes on it. Okay, Social Security, so when you start receiving it, you do have to pay taxes on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at that. Okay, so let's figure out how we calculate it, everybody. Okay, so this was everybody, so we're gonna work on calculating our Social Security benefits. And like I said, this is important to know for you in the future and just so you can help your family out. Okay, so it's 90% of the first $856, and then 32% of the amount over 856. Okay. Okay, so let's do our example for that. Okay, so let's say everybody that you're 65. Your average monthly salary is $2,300 a month. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure it out, everybody. So we're going to be, okay, so 90% is the decimal times 856. So we get $770.40. Okay, and then for 32%, so 32% is the decimal, times, so everybody, this is, remember when we have to do the balance, so 2,300 minus 856, so we get $462.80. Let me say that again, everybody. Remember, it needs to be the balance. This is the difference, because the amount over 856, okay? It's 90% of the first 856. So you'll need to remember that. That's something that people forget about, but you need to know this. Okay, so how we're going to figure it out. So it's going to be $770.40 plus the $462.08. So we add those together. Okay, so it's going to be $1,200 $232.40. Okay. So what we did for this, everybody, so A plus B is equal to C. Okay, so this was A, this is B. Okay, and that is the monthly Social Security benefit. Except for you retired early. So since you retired early at 65, so remember that one is going to be reduced by 13.3. Okay, so we're going to have to do the Social Security benefit, the full amount, plus, sorry, not plus, actually minus, because we're subtracting it. So the full amount times 13 and 3/10. Okay, and that is going to give us how much we're going to have to pay. Okay, so notice that we're subtracting. Okay, so we get $1,068.56. Okay, because you retired early. Okay, so that's because you retired. If you retire early, say, oh, okay. So let's do another example, everybody, because you got this. Okay, so let's say Mrs. Cruz. Okay, and her average salary for the month was $5,200 per month. Okay, and we want to know what is her monthly Social Security benefit. So how much is she going to receive every month? Hopefully everybody are going along and doing the notes with me. Okay, so we got this, everybody. So we're going to do, so it's going to be 90%. Okay, everybody, this is the same for all of them. So 90% of 856, the first 856. So again, 770 and 40 cents. Okay, and then 32% of the amount over 856, so 32% times the balance. So 500, so 5,200 minus 856. Again, remember, you got to subtract it. Okay, because remember, it's the amount over. So check your answer. You should have got 1,390 and 8 cents. Okay. We're assuming that she's going to retire at 67, so she's going to get the full amount. Okay. So we're going to add A plus B. Okay. So the 770 and 40 cents plus 1,390 and 8 cents. So we get $2,160.48. So that would be Mrs. Cruz. That would be her monthly Social Security benefit. Okay, everybody, we got these. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Okay. Oh, there it goes again. Okay, so in Social Security, how much is the max tax? So this is in 2018, so remember I said it changes, so we're going to do the 1,200. So 128,200 times 0.062. Social Security tax. So we're going to add, so you can do where you add both of those together. So add both of the incomes and then multiply that by the Social Security percentage. Or you can do them separately. It's totally up to you how I did in the notes. So we get $7,948.40. And then we're going to take the other one. Remember, we're going to add them together. So 45,000 plus 75,000 times 0.062. And we got 7,440. So amount paid. Okay, so when I do that, everybody, notice if we get a negative amount, okay, so since we got a negative amount, that means that it's zero, okay. How much did he overpay? He overpaid zero, okay, because we got a negative number, everybody. If it was positive, then he would have overpaid. Okay, so let's look at examples for credits. Okay, so security credits. So remember, we're using 1,410. That's our current rate for 2020. Okay, so 8,700. I'm going to divide that. Okay, so no matter what amount we get, everybody, remember with this, think about it. What's the maximum number of credits you can earn in a year? Okay, so 4 credits. Okay, everybody, because that's the maximum amount that you can earn in a year. Okay, you must earn 40, but the maximum amount, everybody, is that you're going to earn that. Okay, so let's do another example. So this one, so you're going to take the 3,700, divide it by the 1,410. I got 2.62. Remember, we have to round down, so it's going to be 2 credits. They don't round up. Okay, let's look at tax liability, everybody. You got this. And everybody, by the way, if it's not, so this one would be 0. She didn't earn enough to even earn a credit. Okay, so this one, so we're going to do, so tax without it, so we're going to do the 63,000, 20%. Okay, with the IRA, so then we're going to take these are review, minus the 5,000, times the 20%. Going to subtract them, and that would give you how much you reduce or the difference, everybody. Okay, you got this. Okay, let's look at more of the Social Security ones. So this one, so 90%. Okay, so Carly B is 62 years old. Okay, and plans to retire, so she earned $2,000. So we're going to do 90% times 856, which is 770.40. Okay, and then over, so we have to do the difference, so 32% times 2,000 minus the 856. Remember, everybody, because we have to do the difference. So I get $366.08. And then we're going to add that to the 740. So remember, we're going to add these two together. So you get $1,136.48. She retired at 62. So 62, remember, it's going to be reduced. So this is when you definitely want to take your notes on this. So 62 would be 30%. So 1,000. So the full benefit amount minus, and then we're going to, it's the percent. You can do either one, or the amount times the percent reduced. Okay. And that's going to give us what she's going to pay. Okay, so her benefit would be reduced to $795.54. Everybody remember to round to the hundredth place. Okay, the other ones is all review. You got it, except for number 9, everybody. How many credits do you need to earn to collect Social Security? Remember, it's 40. Okay, so you have to earn 40. Maximum number we can earn in a year, everybody, is 4 credits. Okay. And so it says how much income does a person need to earn 1 credit for Social Security? So in 2020 is 1,410. So everybody, those amounts do change. Okay, everybody, you got this.